Well,
Who's doing a lot of work. It's Wednesday, August,
the 23rd.
October 23rd, 2013. What's your name?
Herb
Yeah, what's your full name now?
Bregman, Bregman.
Herbert Marvin Bregman.
Marvin, well, yeah.
Were you pissed off that they gave you two great names, Herbert Marvin?
In those days, it was fine.
That was a good name. So what year were you born?
1926,
Yeah? When's your birthday?
April 12.
And your parents' names are?
Samuel and Sylvia.
But it's Samuel Nathan David Bregman?
Correct.
And Sylvia Myers.
Correct.
Myers or Meyer?
Myers with an S.
Lenore. Her middle name was Lenore?
I think not.
No?
If so, I've never heard that.
Oh, so maybe I'm wrong. Did she have a middle name at all or no?
I never heard one.
So do you remember your grandparents' names?
Paternal were Sarah and Joseph. Maternal were Jenny and Herman
Myers. Jenny and Herman's. Do you remember Jenny's maiden name?
Schechter.
Really?
Schechter.
Jenny Schechter?
S-C-H-E.
Ector.
C-T-O-R.
E-R. Ector. S-C-H. Ector.
Well, okay.
And you were born, where were you born?
Morristown, New Jersey.
You were born in Morristown, New Jersey.
Right.
And then you grew up in Morristown?
Grew up in Morristown. Went a couple of years to the high school there, whatever the name was. Enrolled in the Navy. Spent World War II and part of Korea in the Navy. It was split up. Totaled about 6 years. Came out, went to Milford Academy in Milford, Connecticut to graduate. From there, went on to George Washington University till Dad went broke and I had to move back to LA and finished up and got my BA from UCLA. Went to law school at Loyola. Graduated there, I believe, I'm unclear on that. I think perhaps early 50s sometime, but not sure.
A long time ago. So do you remember where was Grandpa Sam born? Do you remember where
He was born in Brooklyn, New York.
He was born in Brooklyn?
He was the first generation born in America.
Uh-huh. And where was Grandma Sylvia born?
Grandma Sylvia was born in Jersey City.
Huh.
She was also native.
She was born in Jersey City?
She was born in Jersey City.
So where were Grandma Sylvia's parents from? Where were your grandparents from? Do you remember?
I believe her parents originated in Germany, and my father's parents originated in Russia.
But you don't know where?
I don't know where.
Huh. You never had any brothers or sisters?
Unfortunately, no.
Would have been nice.
I was spoiled brat.
But you had 3 wives, so you took...
I made up for it. That's correct.
That's pretty good. So then you moved to Los Angeles in in the 50s?
Well, when I was in the service, Mom and Dad visited me in La Jolla, and they liked it so much that they went back and they sold out and moved out here. Spent some time in an apartment somewhere around Pershing Square. I really don't recall where. For about 6 months, and they moved to the Valley to Sarah Street. Bought Sarah Street for $11,000.
Wow. What year? 1950-ish?
God, I don't remember where. It was late 40s, early 50s.
Wow. So you were telling me earlier that Grandpa Sam used to play instruments.
He could play anything with strings, and he could play them well.
Huh.
He was first violinist in the Brooklyn Symphony Orchestra, and that was many years ago.
And what did he do for a living?
He was a salesman all his life. He could sell ice to an Eskimo. It's true.
Did he meet many? Did he meet many Eskimos?
Nobody met a lot of suckers.
Yeah, but nobody knew what an Eskimo was back in the day. And Grandma Sylvia didn't work, or she worked?
No,
She had an antique
worked her
store.
whole life. She taught knitting, held knitting classes. She eventually got into, it was primarily her, she got into the antique business. Yeah, that was a pretty successful business, actually. Then she got to making handmade lampshades out of parchment. She and Dad worked out a formula that consisted of some type of oil and some other liquid, which I don't know what it is, but they would dip the shades in that. She would cut out these old albums containing flowers and cut the flowers out and paste them onto the lampshades and then cure the lampshades. And Dad would go down south and sell them.
I think I have some of those books of flowers
It's
and
not
some of the old stuff
impossible.
some of the old pictures that I have at
Not
home.
impossible.
Huh.
She would cut them out. Laborious. I used to help.
Now tell me the code, because we have a couple of the antiques that still have the code for the pricing.
Oh, all right. The key word is manifestor.
Manifestor.
Right. Manifestor.
Okay.
I'm not sure, that should be 10 letters, but I'm not sure whether it is or not.